Questions about D3 in Portugal and Tech Visa. You want to know the answers? Stay with me. Hello, this is Maria from Visas in Portugal. Today is Monday, and what do we have? Questions about the videos we sent out last week. So last week we've discussed what is the D3, what is Tech Visa, and now you have questions for me because I've got your back. Here we go, let's read them. Okay, so you are asking me the difference between the D3 visa and the Tech Visa. So the Tech Visa is a category of the D3 visa. The D3 visa is for those who are highly qualified professionals. And the Tech Visa is those who work in a technology and innovation sector that are listed in the IAPMI certificate, okay? Now, who is considered a highly qualified professional? Okay, these are professionals whose work requires an expertise. Do they have to have a college degree? They don't, if they can show that they have 5 years of experience in one of these specialized technical skills, such as executives, researchers, professors, doctors, engineers, specific one, okay? IT professionals, that's what we use the most for the highly qualified professional. And university professors a lot. Yes, university professors, that's the visa they use when they move to Portugal to teach at the university. Next, what is required for the application? Well, the requirement always include a criminal background check, means of subsistence, working contract, a promise of a working contract, a college degree, or 5 years of experience in the area, okay? Is there a fixed salary for these visas? There is no fixed amount, but the compensation needs to be substantial, okay? And it needs to be in the range of those professional categories for those who are highly qualified, okay? How can I find companies certified for the Tech Visa? IAPMI is the institute that has the list of all the companies that those companies that certify for the Tech Visa, okay? Can I bring my family? Yes, this kind of visas allows you to do family reunion, okay? You can bring your spouse, your parents, your children. Can I change jobs after arriving in Portugal? Yes, you can, but there are rules. It's not that easy, okay? For the first 2 years, your residency permit is tied to that employment. When you renew for another 3 years, then you can change the employment. But in the meantime, it's not that you're stuck for the first 2 years and if something happens and you're not working there anymore. You can always send an email to IMA explaining your situation and saying that you change employment. Keep that proof that you send that email in case you need it later on. Okay, that's really, really important. The notification to IMA is really, really important. What else? What happens if the employment contract is terminated? This can happen in the first 2 years or even after you renew for 3 years. It can happen in the next month. Who knows, right? Well, if your employment ends before your residency permit expires, you will notify IMA of this situation and you will find another company. If you are highly qualified, I'm sure it will not be difficult for you to find another company that gives you the same conditions as the previous employment, okay? So the law gives you 3 months to find a solution, 90 days to find a solution, and you will notify IMA. Okay, during that 90 days, you can look for another high-skilled job and notify IMA. Are there tax benefits for holders of these visas? Yes, through the IFICI, in the tax incentive for scientific research and innovation. This is a tax system that came after the NHR ended. Some call it the NHR 2.0. I don't agree because it doesn't have the same benefits as the NHR, but it's quite good for these situations, okay? You will have a flat rate of 20% for the work that you provide here in Portugal, and this will be valid for 10 years, okay? What does the statement of responsibility describe? Well, the state of responsibility describes, the company says they are liable for you, for your housing, for your means of subsistence. That statement should also say that they do comply with all the requirements and they are certified by My platform, that they are giving you a contract, a place to stay, and they cover all your expenses while being in Portugal. This is huge. In order for you to have an approval on the Tech Visa, this is huge. Tech Visa or D3, regardless, okay? Another question. Where should I apply for this? Can I apply from within Portugal or only at the embassy? You know what? Lately, the government doesn't like any applications made from within Portugal. And this is an application that you can do it in the Portuguese embassy in the country of residency or the country where you are a citizen of, or VFS if you don't have a Portuguese embassy at the country that you live in. This is huge. You can apply from there, but those who are going to employ you, the employer needs to help. Why? Because they need to provide the statement saying that they comply with all the requirements within My, that they provide the contract, that they provide the means of subsistence, that they provide the housing, right? You need to show that you have either a college degree or 5 years of experience and determine that. So it's all from the embassy of Portugal in the country that you live in the country that you are a resident of or you're citizen of. Okay, so I hope I have helped with all the questions you needed. You've sent me these questions through email or in the comments. If you have any more questions, please send them over, write them in the comments. If this is information you like, hit subscribe, say you love it, and we go from there. I'll see you next time.